Okay, so part C asks us to explain the acceleration and motion of the boat shown in section B of the graph by discussing the horizontal forces acting on the boat. Okay, so we can see that in section B that it isn't in fact not accelerating. We know it's not accelerating because it is remaining at constant speed, but we need to explain this in terms of forces that are acting on it, and horizontal is, side to side forces. Okay, so we have a boat, and we know that the boat, this is my poor boat, is being pushed along, so it has thrust forces, but we also know that it has some drag forces. These drag forces are equal and opposite to the thrust forces, and that is why it is actually not accelerating, because we have equal and opposite forces. So the net force acting on the boat in the horizontal direction is 0. This is because the thrust force is equal to the drag, and so therefore the net force equals 0, and as a result the forces are balanced, and therefore there is no acceleration occurring. So it's pretty straightforward, this. So there's a few marks that you can get from achieved here. So if you acknowledge that the forces are balanced and net force equals 0, that would give you an achieved. Or if you acknowledge that there is no acceleration in section B, you can see that there's no acceleration. Or if you even say something about net force and drag force are equal and opposite, that will give you an achieved. For a merit answer for this one, you need to actually acknowledge that balanced forces make it have constant speed. So I haven't really added that there, but as the forces are balanced, it has a constant velocity, and that these are equal and opposite, these balanced forces, and that net force is equal to 0. But for the full excellence, you need to make sure that you actually understand this whole concept of net force is equal to 0, which is connected with its speed forward, and the acceleration is, 0 as well, and that therefore there's no acceleration in section B on the graph. So that's an excellent answer. It's not a huge question, it just needs to have a few little different parts into it. Okay.